We got all week. Pause. We got all week to deal with this. Remember what y'all told me? This goes on the whole week, Mike. We got a good week ahead of us. You know, we got a whole week to talk about this. We don't need to start right now. We could take our baby steps. I'm here for it today, Mike. I got underdog on the side of me, man. I'm feeling like a champ, right? The boys are back in town, man. Where's the guitarist at? The boys are back in town. Look at that. The boys are back in town.
I'm gonna be mad.
Mike, and Mike, what was you doing in Miami? What was this? What was all of that you was doing, Mike?
Oh, no, that was a couple things. That was great. That was fun. Listen, you guys know that they do the cranking of the sirens. This is something new that Miami really just started. Before every game, they crank the sirens. And dude, Jimmy did it for the Notre Dame game. And we're all of us players now. We're talking about, man, when is our turn? When is our turn? So Florida, that game, I got the chance to crank that siren. I was trying to break that mother, brother. I was, man. Let me tell you what was great, though. Okay? We talked about it. We talked about this. We talked about this, right? Just to let the audience in, what Mase and I, we were talking about before the show, we were talking about how we just ride our team's wave. You know what I mean? Like, if we win, we got a great week coming. If you lose, you say, damn, I got a bad week coming because you lose, and that's just how we all are. But, boy, when I came out at the Miami game, I was worried. It was pouring down raining. And I'm thinking, it's Miami. Ain't nobody going to show up in pouring down rain in Miami when you got so many things you could do. But, boy, it was packed, dude. I was hyped, man. I almost tore that thing up, man. They'll never have a siren cranker like that before. The first time I heard them police sound like police sirens and they wasn't chasing me, I felt real good about that. You see what I'm saying? I just felt good about that.
You ain't trying to break
Mike, I didn't know what you was doing. Pause, Mike. They showed the camera from a different angle, right? So all you see is the back of Mike's head, and I'm going like this. I'm like, what is Mike doing? They had to bring me up to speed on what was going on. I said, what is Mike doing? They said, oh, he's trying to get the siren to go. I said, Mike be doing too much. If it's not you on the ground like a fairy with what they call it? How does the song go?
He was a fairy. Yeah.
I said, Mike be wild. And then Mike, you in Brazil. I don't know which Mike I'm gonna get. Pause. That's why I don't invite Mike nowhere. I don't know which Mike is gonna show up. Is it gonna be Black Panther Mike? Is it gonna be yep, he was a fairy? Like, which Mike is gonna show up? And now we got Siren Mike. I don't know which Mike. Mike, can you let me know which Mike is gonna show up? Because I got places I want to invite you to, but I just don't know,
Right. Take Cam's word for it. What did Cam say? And I love it. And I really take this as a hell of a compliment when Cam said it. Cam said something like that. He said to me, he said, man, you be running in a lot of circles. I mean, you just be hanging with any and everybody all over the place, right? And I can communicate. I communicate with all of these areas of people. So yes, I take that as a great compliment.
Yeah, you blend in very well, Mike. One time I saw you, I think you was in Brazil somewhere. I said, what is Mike doing with his shirt off? Mike, what is going on with little white
the paint
on him like he's from, like he was tribal. I said, Mike, you gotta chill out, Mike. And that's when a nigga think he really in shape, when he wear the shells around his neck and all that. I said, Mike gotta chill out. Yo, Mike, they was hating on you, Mike. I ain't gonna lie, they was hating on you. I said, yeah, I gotta chill out. My man being my guy be in the gym.
You funny, though. So you saying I'm looking for a chance to show I've been working out.
Yeah.
I told my boy, right? That's so funny y'all say that. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I told my boy that, man. He was saying, my next birthday, I'm going to be 60 years old. And the Joker was talking about, you're going to throw me the biggest party in the world. I said, wait a minute. I said, Joker, I'm lifting all these weights, running. I'm not doing that for you to yell, this nigga turning 60. I'm not doing that. So we can stop that. You ain't throwing me no party. You ain't throwing me no party. We ain't doing no party. We ain't doing it.
They said he turning 60. Stat, don't try to slow the show down. Can we get to the main get to?
We finna get to
Can we get to the real get to? This is what I'm here for.
Yeah,
I woke up early this morning for this.
I can't even be mad because this is exactly the day that you were waiting for. Even though it was a Giants, so we're going to get to it. And then real quick, Mike, I know you go viral almost every weekend, and I can't even be mad at you because nobody can say that you're not living your best life. You are always having a great time, and I just think that's a testament to who you are. So if people are going to hate, I don't even care because they ain't doing what you're doing. That's all I'm going to say. But Miami clip was crazy. The Miami clip
it was great, man. It was great. President, you should. Where were you? Why you were not there? Why were you not there?
I went to,
the fake Miami fans is crazy.
Miami definitely
talked about it on the sideline. I told you, I said, yeah. So they were asking me about the show. I said, yeah. You know, Treasure from here too. They said, yeah. Where is she? Why is she not here right now? I was like, she has something to do.
Yeah, Mike, you know, she been hanging out with them Harlem guys and they forget where they came from, Mike.
No.
So that's what she's doing. She's forgetting where she came from.
Never. I just went to a quick
little
concert.
I got it.
Yeah.
Just went to a quick little concert, but I'll be there homecoming. That's important. We love Miami, and shout out to Miami for asking me to be out there. I couldn't make it this time, but I will be there next time, and we'll be there on the sidelines. Won't be doing what Mike's doing, but I'll be there supporting. That's all that matters.
You're not going to do the siren?
No. But I'll support Mike if he does it. That's what I can do.
Yeah.
That's what I